Welcome to Girl Talk. We are downtown Madison today having a lovely time at Rubens Furniture. How are you guys doing?
Great.
We're doing great.
And we have a special guest.
Yes, we're all here. Elise, Ellen, myself, Janet. Just kidding, Janet's pup is here. Bosley is joining us. And how long have you had Bosley?
Boz is 6. He's a yellow lab. He's feeling a little naughty right now because he's not normally allowed on the furniture.
I know, we're breaking the rules today. But we're not breaking the rules here at Rubens. You actually can bring your dog to Rubens Furniture. And I think that's so lovely. There's so many great dog pet owners out there. And you know, when you have an animal at home, it's part of your family. And so it's tough. Sometimes you can't bring them with you everywhere you go.
Yeah, and they have to test out the furniture.
Right. You look great on this, Bosley. Yes. So does Bosley help you pick out your furniture?
Well, starting today, I suppose. I think he's a fan of this sofa.
I think so.
What do you think his tastes are? Squishy, comfy?
You know, if I were a dog, I would be looking for which furniture had the best bone storage. You know,
because you can hide things.
Right, you bury your bones.
Cashaway treats.
Yes.
Maybe that's me too. Stash a muffin for later. No,
I'm
just
thinking
teasing.
that my pup would love this pillow.
I think you love that pillow.
Her owner loves it so much.
Isn't that beautiful?
This is like, there are just little treasures all over this place that
I know.
you can come and find. I mean, I don't have a big spot, so I can't come here for a couch or a huge coffee table or a kitchen table, but I can find little treasures like this.
You know
that
what would be
brighten up
good
your
for
day.
you? Remember we learned about the sectionals that you can pick
Move
and
around.
choose and
Yeah,
move. That would be
absolutely.
perfect for a smaller space.
That would, yeah. 'cause
I
then
loved
when
those.
I have company or someone needs to spend the night and
You separate them and give them a little bed.
I don't have a couch for them, there you go.
I like it. So there's lots of things to shop here. We've oohed and awed over some of the little details. You can get rugs and fabulous pillows. We were looking at this round pillow. That's just gorgeous. But anyways, we're talking about Pet Friendly a little bit later in the show and sort of how that came to be. We also have a lot of sports to talk about, which is fun if you're looking for ideas for the kiddos.
Yes. We're talking martial arts and fitness. Billy Buss and Charles Dean from the Wisconsin Martial Arts and Fitness Center. Black belts, awesome guys. They really know their stuff.
They
And
do.
They're going to be telling us about some upcoming events. If you're kind of interested and you want to check it out or maybe just get inspired to get involved, you can come and take a look. Some of the specials they have if you're...
Great summer activities.
Yeah, that's true too for the kiddos too. Anyway, always enjoy learning what they have going on.
Yeah, it's a lovely, lovely couple guys. And I'm not sure they'd like me describing them as lovely, but you guys are lovely. We'll talk to you
Lovely
in a minute.
black belts.
That's right. We're also going to talk about skating. Great activity for the kids in the summer. And you know, even if you've never tried it before, do you guys skate? Did you skate, Ellen?
No, I've done like hockey skates. I can do that, but I've never been able to do the figure skating.
Okay,
I
it's not
can't
too
do
late.
it.
We'll
I
get you
know.
in there.
You've tried though.
I've tried and
Yeah.
I've failed.
Oh.
Janet, you're so athletic. Are you a skater?
I can skate, but no spins and jumps for me.
Okay. How about you,
just-
I mean,
Elise?
it's been a long time. I don't think that I've put on a pair of skates since I was young.
Okay, we can all stand to learn something. We're
Yeah.
going to do that soon. We've got lots of great Girl Talk guests coming up for you, so stick around. We're here at Rubens. We'll be back.
And welcome back to Girl Talk. We're filming on site at Rubens Furniture, downtown Madison. Now, Rubens has been around and in business for many years, but later on when we talk to them, I bet you'll learn something you didn't know about Rubens. But right now we're talking to the gentleman from Wisconsin Martial Arts and Fitness Center. With me I have Billy Buss and Charles Dean. Both of these men are owners, head instructors, and black belts. Thanks for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
Threw in the black belts. Very good.
Should not be overlooked. Don't
right.
underestimate these guys. So if confidence, discipline, and fitness are all of interest to you, these are the guys to turn to at their center. So let's get this right away at the beginning here. If people are interested, what kind of specials are you running at your center?
Yeah, the July special is $19.99 for a month of unlimited training and a uniform.
So training in martial arts and in fitness, and kind of pick and choose whatever is interesting to you.
Yeah, exactly right. And you know, especially for families and children, the summertime is a perfect time to get involved. That way we're building different skill sets, different levels of confidence, focusing on concepts like having courage, optimism, teamwork. That way we have those things built in when the school year starts.
I love all of those things. Keeping them out of trouble during summer too.
Exactly.
Yeah, we've covered so many great topics with you guys, and we've always sort of circled back to some of the basic principles, but I like where you're headed, and it's great that folks have the opportunity to try it out for a special in July if they're, just not sure, because it might be a little intimidating to get started, right? Let's talk to you. Also have a referral program. Share what that is with us. I'm not familiar.
Yeah, we're utilizing the summer special. Actually, it runs all summer long, the $19.99 and free uniform. Essentially what we like to do is just have our students, our staff, even family members get involved. And some of the students turned it into a little bit of a competition, but whoever can bring in the most students or refer the most people, we just do little prizes or little pieces of equipment and things like that. So it's pretty family friendly, and it just invokes a lot of just good spirit in the school, and that's what we're looking for. So.
Absolutely. Well, if you're loving what you're doing, you want to get your friends and family and those around you involved. So I think it's fun.
If someone is interested, another way to at least dip your toe in is to attend one of your tournaments, and you have a martial arts competition coming up. Is that right?
Yeah, we wanted to put that one out there now. It's September 24th, which is a Saturday. It's a statewide tournament, so all of our students from all over the state are welcome to come. But we really encourage people from the public, again, family and friends, to come watch. It's a really good way to see everything from our beginner level children all the way through our advanced adults, and see our black belts compete. They can see, forms, weapon forms, sparring, grappling. There's just a lot of really great things for everyone to come check out.
Wow, that really is a broad span of things. And I was wondering if it included little ones all the way up to the advanced dudes.
Everybody has their own brackets, so it's divided up by belt rank, size, and age.
It ties in really nicely too, especially when we're dealing with the referrals. If people are kind of on the bubble with whether they want to join or not, seeing something like that on the big stage it's really nice.
Motivated and excited.
Yeah.
And
Inspiring.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You get to see, potentially what the future holds if you're really good.
That's right.
And you can get into it.
That's right.
Let's talk about leading into that. Summer camps are coming soon or underway.
Yeah, our summer camps have already actually started with Instructor Bus's school and mine. What we're doing, we've actually scripted out a week of field trips and activities for all of our kids. So, it's just been beautiful weather in Madison, and we've been pretty lucky. So, our program director has set up field trips that have gone all the way to, State Street, to the Capitol, Old Brick Gardens, to the zoo, movie theaters, swimming, and, there's arts and crafts back at the school, and also a little bit of physical fitness and training. So it makes for a really nice, full day and, / week of events, and, it's all very affordable, and, we've set it up, very nicely for our family. So.
Absolutely.
How about a quick shout out of your locations before we head out?
Yeah, we have personal training for physical fitness, as well as martial art training available at all of our locations. We have 8 locations. We have in Madison, East, North, and West. Then we have Stoughton, Mount Horeb, Fitchburg, Appleton, Fond du Lac.
It's like a quiz.
Yeah, exactly.
But you got them all. Nailed it.
Well, they say location is everything, so wow, that's impressive. Very good. Well, we're out of time today. Thanks so much for joining us. This is Charles and Billy, again from Wisconsin Martial Arts and Fitness Center. We'll be right back. We're talking ice skating next.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. We are having a lovely and comfy time here at Rubens Furniture. We're downtown, a colorful set behind us.
We match.
And we are, yes, matching enough. Yes. We're having a nice time. We're actually going to talk a little bit about skating. So a great topic for you and your family. If you've got kiddos at home, we're going to get you involved.
Yes.
I love it. This is Caitlin Smecko, and she is a skating coach with Oregon Ice Arena, and we're excited about this topic. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Great, in a way, great summer topic, because you know what? It's one of those things, if you're already a skater, you might kind of lose some of your skills throughout the summer.
Yep,
if you're not, and you've got kids at home, you need to get them busy in the summertime,
Exactly.
right?
And it's a cool place to go. Like, so nice and cool. And
Yeah, I was going to say
hot
literally
outside,
cool.
yeah.
Yes. So share with folks at home some of the benefits of skating.
Other than like fitness wise, I mean, you lose like 1,000 calories every time you're out there skating. But it's a great
Sold.
way to meet.
Interview's over.
It's a great way to meet other people and friends. Like most of my friends now are from when I was younger and skating, and so
That's wonderful. Well, the thing that I like about skating too is it's a sport or a skill that you can carry through into your adult life.
Absolutely.
It's not something that you you really don't have the means or the ability to maintain. So it's something that you can do your whole life.
yeah.
Yeah, if you start early, right? Or do you have to? I
can
mean,
start
how do you
anytime.
start? How do you start to
You can
skate?
really start anytime. I mean, we had one girl who was 2, barely could even walk, but she could skate. And then we just had 2 70-year-olds that had never skated before.
So I can do it?
Yeah,
then
we
there's no
have
excuse for us.
any age. Yeah.
That's so neat. I would be Bambi out there if I was
think
just
that-
getting
I think the
started.
same
But
way.
it's fun, lots of fun.
So how do you really begin? How do you get out there and start kind of learning?
Just through the Learn to Skate. I mean,
Okay.
everybody, like for the Oregon Learn to Skate, you can just go on their website and find out when the times are. It's always Wednesday, once a week, and it's each session. So each session's like 6 weeks, 8 weeks.
Nice.
And you just get a group lesson and then 30-minute practice time.
And like you said,
wonderful.
any age,
Any age.
can try this out.
Yep,
So it's not
absolutely.
just for kids.
Nope.
And we touched on this a little bit, but you think of ice skating, of course, in the wintertime. And so talk to us about 2 things. One, this is really a year-round thing that you can get involved in. Also, figure skating versus hockey skating, you can do both.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, for our Learn to Skate, it's geared for everyone. It's not just for figure skaters, which a lot of people don't really know. They see Learn to Skate and they're like, oh, that's figure skating. But we do a lot of hockey. We've done a lot of power classes and all that kind of stuff.
How different are they? I mean, do the skills transfer?
They do. Actually, the beginning part of the Learn to Skate program is the beginning part of the hockey program.
Okay.
So it's all fairly similar until you get higher up in skating where you start learning spins and jumps. Then it's extremely different.
You don't do that in hockey? Gotcha.
I guess you can if you want.
I'm going to confuse my opponent by spinning around.
I'm gonna ask you this question, but I already think you just nailed it. What's the hardest part about skating? Is it the spins and the jumps?
Yes, I would say yeah. And just being like graceful and athletic and being all those things at one time. I would say that would probably be pretty tough. Yeah.
Now, let's say people, maybe you don't want to enroll in a class quite yet. You just want to come and try it out and dip your toes in the ice, I guess it would be. So do you guys have open skate?
Yep. I would check the website, but they usually have it on Saturdays 2 to 4.
Okay.
I think it's $5 for just being there and then $3 for the skate rental, and it's
In the summer
hours.
too?
yep,
Wow.
all year round.
That is so cool because you would never think about doing that in the
Yeah.
summer, but what a fun, different thing to do.
Absolutely.
You don't just have to do it in the winter.
Yeah, what a fun way to get the kids involved.
Yeah.
And if you're 70, get out there.
Exactly.
It's not too late. I love that story. From 2 to 70, literally all ages, so no excuses. Oregon Ice Arena, this is Caitlin Smecko, and you're a coach, right?
Yes.
Skating coach. So lovely to talk to you and get the opportunity to learn a little bit more about skating. I'm inspired. I'm going to go skating. I hope you do too. We'll be right back with more Girl Talk here at Rubens Furniture.
Welcome back to Girl Talk. We're filming here at Rubens Furniture, downtown Madison. And sitting with us is Danielle, who is a designer here at Rubens, and also a manager.
Yes.
Yeah, you kind of do it all.
I try.
And then we also, if you haven't noticed, have a little furry friend as well. This is Janet's dog, Boz. And in case you didn't, and if you didn't know, Rubens is a dog-friendly furniture store.
We are. Yeah.
Isn't that so great?
They don't come along that often, but we
No,
are.
yeah, where else can you shop for furniture, have a lake view, and bring your dog?
I know, and it's perfect, the downtown location, it's just great. So can you tell us a little bit about how Rubens came to be a dog-friendly store?
Definitely. So the Rubens family has always loved dogs. They've always been in their lives. They have a mascot, which is on all of our trucks and outside, Chloe, their Old English sheepdog.
I saw her. Well, I saw
yeah.
her on the board this morning.
So they love dogs, and they're always in our ads and everything. So, yeah.
That's just terrific.
A little bit of history. You know, Rubens has been around over 80 years, and I did not know that about Chloe, the mascot for
Yes.
Rubens.
They definitely have a soft spot for dogs in their heart.
So let's expand on that. When you and I were talking earlier, you mentioned that you sponsor a dog every week from the Humane Society. Another thing I did not know about Rubens. So explain.
Yes, so we do. Every week we have a dog of the week that we put in our ads in the Wisconsin State Journal and also in the Isthmus. So
that's
they
just
send us a
terrific.
puppy that, not necessarily a puppy or a dog, but that has been brought to the shelter. And they send us a description of the dog and a little bit about what someone can expect if they're looking to adopt. So you can always go to their website, which is giveshelter.org, too, to check that out.
Someone that needs a forever home.
Yes.
Oh, love that.
Okay, so since we're on the topic
That's
of
funny.
our furry friends, does Rubens offer do they offer a protection plan against maybe some furniture that that one may purchase here?
Yeah, so if you have a dog or not even dogs, if you have pets in general.
Children.
Children,
Husbands.
yes, exactly. Friends who like to drink red wine and come over. We do have a furniture protection plan called Guardsman.
Okay.
And it's a plan that covers any accidental stains and damages for 5 years. So if you have if you have a pet that, might
Wow,
have an
for 5
accident,
years?
5 years, yep.
And I was just saying earlier that it's always my dog that spills my wine. It's not me.
No,
Right?
never you.
That is amazing.
So we definitely recommend it to people who do have kids, pets, and again, like to host parties and have people over, because just a slight bump or an accident of something.
You would never do that.
Okay, just so we're clear, let's say that I spilled my glass of red wine on this this arm right here.
Yep.
I would come to you, and how would you help me?
So actually, you contact the Guardsman company directly. We'll give you a box and a protection plan and everything. You call them within 5 days of the accident happening,
Yeah.
and they send a tech out to your house to either remove the stain, and if it can't be removed, then they replace the product
That
for
is
you.
incredible.
So have all your shindigs within the 5 years.
No parties after that.
So how about a little preemptive action? What are some of the fabrics, maybe leathers, that you recommend that are pet friendly?
So we do have a variety of different materials for each company that we would recommend.
Sure.
So for instance, there's a company that we carry called Palliser that has a fabric called Dax, which is a polyurethane polyester cotton blend, super durable, cleanable.
Cleanable is what we like to hear.
Yes, yes. And we do recommend leather too. There's a lot of leathers that have a heavy protection that can be really, again, durable for people with pets and children.
That's interesting. When I think of leather, I think of the real soft leather where like
Correct.
a nail could poke through, but you're saying this is something different?
We have some thicker leathers and some ones that have a protective coat on it, so it's going to actually be a barrier
Between toenails?
Yep.
Nice.
For the most, I mean, anything can scratch through it, but more like those everyday kind of like little things. And
I call that character.
yes,
honestly.
and a lot of people do. Some people don't, though.
Okay, well, not to get off topic too much with our furry friends, but what do you have going on in July for promotional sales?
Good question. So in July, we actually have a floor sample clearance event going on. So our store is just filled with items that we are selling at reduced rates off the floor, just things that might have been discontinued, just freshening up the floor. So we're trying to
I see just something caught my eye on the
Yep.
side of the camera. It's like 50% off.
Yes,
That's amazing.
Some things are up to 50% off, so really great deals. Come in now, get them while they're hot, because once they're gone, they're gone.
Yeah.
And what about the next couple months? What's coming down the road people can look forward to?
At the end of August, we actually have our semi-annual Comfort Sleeper Sale by American Leather, which I think we've talked about before.
We have.
So that's coming up quickly already. So
Nice for company. And I remember one thing when we were talking about the sleepers is that they've changed so much. You don't need a whole crew to, get the thing open or closed.
right,
And
they really have
they've changed a lot.
improved. Yeah.
Sleepers, are we talking about like pull out?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
The Comfort Pull-Out Sleepers by American Leather. So they're super easy to use. foam mattresses, no bars, no springs. So that'll be at
Oh,
the end
nice.
of August through September. So that's a big one that's coming up.
Good. Anything else?
August is still yet to be determined, but
okay.
I think we'll probably be having a leather sale. So
Okay.
Yep.
You know what I'd like to talk about one time is you have recliners that are for your, what is it, your movie viewing room. What do you call
we
that?
do,
Your
yeah,
theater?
home theater, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
sometimes
so
we
people know that too. We do have a great selection of reclining furniture and things that can be totally designed around a home theater room as well. So
Yeah, they really have it all here. It's not just these great sofas like what we're sitting on now. It's dining and it's bedding and your home theater.
definitely. So come and see us and bring your furry friends.
Bring your dog.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for being with us today. It's
Thank
always a pleasure
you.
to be here and see you. Thank you for watching Girl Talk on your Channel 57. We'll see you next time.